How's it going, everybody? Greetings from Nerdiest Dime, and today, first off, Happy New Year! And second of all, we are going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Rise of the Beast 100 Deluxe Class Bumblebee. Oh yeah, we are starting this year off so strong with quite literally, and I'm spoiling right now, the best Studio Series Bumblebee toy ever made. And to be fair, that's not much of a high horse considering the other ones suck a lot. And this one just clears them all so easily. Oh man, I love this toy. I was so hyped for it. And of course, literally no one got him because, you know, fantastic distribution, Hasbro. Okay, dog hair not included. Anyway, oh man, is it such a beautiful toy, starting with this gorgeous 1977 off-road kit Camaro. Oh, it's something of beauty. Oh, I was kind of wishing it was the clean variant, but I love the off-road version instead. Starting with it, as I drop him, the nice gunmetal gray for the bumper. If I could focus, camera, focus, thank you. Silver for the headlights and black for the around the headlight trim. Nice black molded for the roll cage, the bumper. I'm a dingus. Some silver paint there for the actual bumper. Some black paint for the fender. Nice black rims and everything in all. Black for the oh, and also never mind. I'm a dingus. More black plastic for the roll cage of the windshield. Love that through the windows you can't actually see his body. I think that's amazing. Some more black for the rear fender and the back. And, of course, the beautiful stripes. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Some red for the taillights. Some extra black back here. Not enough because it's actually not accurate. There's supposed to be more black there, but not bad. As you can see, the side profile is almost spotless. That is because he has no arms. Yeah, also visible head syndrome, but yeah, he's got no arms. I take them off because in vehicle mode, as you can see, it makes the side profile almost spotless, man. Other than just that little bit of his under chest and his the bit of his crotch. Other than that, and of course his ankle covers, it's actually pretty much flawless. And man, does it add so much to it, especially from the sides, and especially this angle. It just gives it so much more like that real world bit to it. It makes it more realistic, even if admittedly it is parts forming. Now, let me take a look at this bad boy. Shall we get down to some size comparisons? I'm going the wrong way. We start with Earthspark Bumblebee. Yeah, I don't have many comparisons to make, especially considering I don't have really much of the Rise of the Beast cast. I only really have like 3 that could make sense in this size of comparison. But I do have a Bumblebee that I reviewed, and I like it. He is my main Bumblebee, however, I've grown more to thinking about making him my main Bumblebee. Either way, a fictional car next to a real car, I think, looks quite nice, even though I prefer this. 100% that. Following that, of course, will be Volvo VNR 300 Optimus Prime. And yes, I know, right? Not Earthrise Optimus, and I'm fine with that, because this looks absolutely incredible. You know what? I might as well, since he's right here. Earthrise Optimus in the back. Yeah, no, this looks genuinely incredible. Get out of here. Oh, man, I love how these two look. Even though I still think Optimus is too small, this still looks genuinely fantastic. Even though they are two wholly different continuities. Let's follow this up with Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime. And isn't that just spectacular? Oh, that's beautiful, man. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. Damn crow. Anyway, yeah, that just looks incredible. Even though, again, in my mind, this guy is still too small. Like, seriously, Optimus is still too small, especially for a truck. Next to Bumblebee, he doesn't look that bad, but in person, oh, Bumblebee looks huge. Either way, a fantastic set. And I'm not going to drive this guy in because our final comparison is none other than Buzzworthy Bumblebee, Bumblebee. Okay, hold on, let me make the shot look a lot better. Yeah, this is the only version of this mold I will ever own because fuck Clunker Bee and fuck this mold. This mold is awful. This is a terrible mold. The only good thing about this was this beautiful 1977 Camaro. Oh, look at that. Also, yes, Charlie is here because, shockingly, as you can see here, she scales pretty damn well. Anyway, Charlie steps aside. Yeah, the amount of differences they made from this as a base is impressive. Of course, the front, mainly the bumper, the new off-road grille, and the undercarriage here. As you can see, this design here is a leftover from this design of the fender. You can kind of see it better there. Yeah, no fender like this. No foot thingy. I don't know what these are called. I don't go off-roading. Of course, the roll cage in front, it looks great. And the back is also quite different, as you can see, from just the regular standard spoiler and bumper to an off-road style bumper with hooks, winch systems, and a better looking spoiler. Either way, oh man. Oh, and also different fenders, because damn, these two look impressive. And again, I like it that it comes with Charlie. Yeah. Now then, let's continue on, shall we? Which of course means we can quickly talk about the accessory, starting with his bum-ass knife. For God's sake, why did you include this still? He doesn't even use it in the movie, and on top of it, I think it's dumb. He doesn't need a knife. He needs his bare hands and some blasters, that's it. Could have literally given us the second blaster. But this can actually store with this tab. Oh, also, I forgot to mention before we do that. Yeah, no painted blade either, so on top of that... And also, nice molded detail regardless. Could be asked to paint it. This tab goes into the slot here in his feet, just like so. And if I could get it in the damn slot. And I think that's cool. And actually nice the weapon storage, stores. And the stupid one being his blaster, which looks great, although it is still just the Bumblebee blaster with his hands on it, even though in the movie, if I'm not mistaken, he doesn't actually have his hands on it. Like, his hands aren't actually on the blaster like this, which is fine because I never really liked how that looked. But yeah, it's completely painted in this dark gray, and it's alright. There's a slot right here in this bumper where these two tabs go in. Either one, you can have it up centered like this, or you can have it down low like this if you wish. Like this, but it is preferred to have it like this because it stores better. Either way, just take that shit off because it looks stupid. Anyway, let's get down to transformation, which starts by, of course, removing the knife because you don't need it. And then, of course, as you can see, I have reinstalled the arms as they properly should be, and it looks fine. It's not that bad, but I much prefer how it looks without them. Starting with, of course, we untab the wheels from the sides, and as well it will expose the arms, or at least it will undo the arms like so. Following that, we then open the door. Oh, what the hell? Why did you get back on the door? Open the other door, preferably not removing the window. And then following that, you then untab the roof from the rear end, and then we undo the grill and bumper section that locks in really fucking securely, and then lift it up out of the way for now. Let's get down to the feet, where we split it in half like a la anything else. And then undo the ankle on its double joint. Rotate the bumper so it's parallel to his foot in a natural position. Bring the foot all the way down. Make sure the double joint is in a straight position. And then move the rear canopy and windshield on the inside of his calves, which looks really, really cool. Same thing on the other side. Second verse, just like the first. And there we go. I'm going to raise the camera up. No, that is not your step. That is my step. Also, hi, Bumblebee. Anyway, let's point the arms forward, or technically down if you have them like this. And then move the shoulders out on their hinge. And then make sure that the hood and windshield are all the way down before you bring the hood down. Otherwise, the grill and bumper will catch on his head, and you will have to force it out. And yeah, as you can see, it hasn't happened here, but it could bend the antenna, and I would recommend not doing that. But on top of that, lock it into place. Like, like a proper chest connection should. Bring the arms down in their natural position, like so. And then we take the roof, collapse it on the windshield, and take the windshield, collapse it like so. And then, boom. The cool bit of detail is I didn't notice till my best friend pointed out, after someone pointed it out that he followed on Instagram. That is actually movie accurate. I'll play the clip right now. We Yeah, that's accurate. That's fucking awesome. Like, get out of here. That is amazing. And then next what I like to do that isn't stock, but I hate how the wheels sit on his back, is rest them against his shoulders, and there you go. It cleans up the silhouette a lot better. Rest them against the shoulders. And then finally, last but not least, rotate the headlights like so they point up like they actually are in the film. And there you go. There we have Deluxe Studio Series Rise of the Beast Deluxe Class Bumblebee in his robot mode. And oh my god, I love this robot mode. This will probably be the only version of the Studio Series Bumblebee toys I'll own that I'll keep in robot mode, because oh man, like, this is such a cool looking Bumblebee in toy form and design wise. I love his CGI model, and I especially love how well it translated into a transforming toy. Oh god, 3P or anyone, please make this into a transforming toy, I beg of you, with split door functionality, please, because the split doors are awesome. Anyway, yeah, this guy is awesome. Getting a close look at the head sculpt. One thing a lot of people have that mine does not suffer from, oddly enough, is, hold on, here is the camera. As you can clearly see, his face is fully painted, which I'm okay with, but personally, I like the yellow bands under his eyes. I just wish they could have found a way to paint that instead, because it is left unpainted on any other version, on a lot of other versions of this, but for some reason, and it just looks bad because they don't actually paint around the eyes. Here, it actually doesn't look bad. I just wish they kept the yellow bands. Either way, a fantastic looking face sculpt. The eyes are not okay. I will happily fix those up. Beautiful. Got some more silver around the head on those bolt bits and those things on his cheeks. And lots of nice molded detail there on his chest. I like the black there. I think it's cool. It actually adds a lot of stripes, and I think it looks cool. Lots of nice silver here on his arms. A little underpainted, as you can see on my right bicep, but not his left one for some reason. Whatever. I can't complain too much. I have paint. I'll fix it myself. Unfortunately, it's also still underpainted because it's missing a lot of silver that should be there. But not terrible. No stripes, sadly. Lots of nice silver paint here on his thighs and his shins and his steel toes. I still can't get over that. He looks like his fucking steel toes. I like the molded detail here on his abdomen as well. Overall, just a very nice looking dude. I don't like his rear wheels placement. Hilariously enough, the mainline Bumblebee does it so much better, man. It sucks that the more expensive, far superior version of this has more underwhelming engineering than the shitty mainline toy. I say shitty even though it's actually not terrible. Yeah, it's not bad. Nice molded detail here in the back of on his calves, and I think it actually does accentuate the design overall. I do like that the rear bumper is his heel. I think that's awesome. It looks great. I do not mind it one bit. And of course, the hood cape. But here it actually looks decent. It actually doesn't look horrid. And of course, molded detail in the doors because that looks great. Overall, a beautiful looking robot. For articulation, let me zoom out first. Come on, camera, work with me. Articulation starts with a ball joint at the head that can do a full 360, although a little hampered due to the way it's shaped and his face. He can look up decently, and he can not really look down. He can barely look down, actually. Shoulders are also on ball joints, which I'm not okay with, and they go out to 90 degrees, although they're not loose, thankfully. And they can do a full 360 if kibble management wasn't in the way. He has a above the elbow swivel, technically still a bicep swivel, but more correct. No wrist swivels. Why? Why doesn't he have wrist swivels? This is standard practice. Why doesn't he have a wrist swivel? Like, in the movie, he's clearly shown using his wrists. Whatever. I'll deal with that myself. He also has, of course, the standard waist swivel, which is great. His hips are on a ball joint, which can get his legs up that far. Very nice, very nice. They can also go back They can go back 90 degrees, but of course the way his calves and his back is designed, they can't really. You got to work around him, and even then it's kind of a pain. His knees are a little weird. Check this out. Yeah. His knees go to 90 degrees, however, the way it's designed, for some fucking reason, you can actually kind of see it here. There is a shape. There's a little notch shape, like an edge. It's not a perfect circle like it should be. It's edged, so it locks his knee into place. Even though, as you can clearly see, it's not, well, it's actually kind of loose, but it's not necessary. I don't know. Articulation be dumb sometimes. His ankles can go way nice. Look at that ankle tail. That's beautiful. Look at that. Look at this low bridge. Look at that low bridge, man. Man can get down and dirty. We love to see that. Oh, man. And he also has ankle swivels, which is very uncommon, actually. You don't see that too often. Yeah, he has an ankle swivel. So technically, you can use that to your advantage since he can't bring he doesn't have an ankle, okay, this is an ankle tilt, this is an ankle rocker, I keep mixing that up. He doesn't have an ankle tilt, but you can work around it, although it would still look a little weird in poses, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's actually decently articulated, and of course, doors and wheels can move around as expected. Alright, so now that we have their accessories attached, because there's really no need to showcase it, although it's just 5mm peg square in his hand like usual. It looks like he's transformed his hand into the blaster, which I think is cool. And 2 tabs on the blade for the forearm, and there's 2 slots on both forearms. But besides that, let us get down to some size comparisons. Starting with, of course, Earthspark Bumblebee, and that looks alright, honestly. Again, 2 different continuities entirely, but Jesus, you didn't realize how short this guy is. Man, he's a shorty. But hey, both of them look fantastic. Obviously, he's got the better shade of yellow. Next up is going to be Volvo Optimus Prime, 38 Optimus Prime. And that looks really, really good. Well, he's just here for that. No, let's get him out of the way. Yeah, these two look fantastic next to each other. They complement each other so nicely, even if, admittedly, this is a very much different design. It's the better version. It looks so nice. But, yeah, that looks amazing. Here he is with the worst of the worst. And to be fair, I did give him the cannon arm. Oh dear, as you can tell, I do not like this mold. I never did. I literally only got it for that vehicle mode, and here it is. Just goes to show that you can make a cool-looking Bumblebee out of his alt mode. It's not that hard. Yeah, just the difference between these two is night and day. Yes, I know they are 2 different universes entirely. It does not change the fact that, design-wise, this guy literally shits on him so hard, I think he's going to die from that. Yeah, it is insane. Get the fuck out of here. So that has been my look at the Transformers Studio Series 100 Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. And yeah, it is a fantastic toy. Easily the best Studio Series Bumblebee we have ever gotten. Just a phenomenal toy. It is so fun to play with. The fact that this guy easily trumps every single version of Studio Series Bumblebee is insane. I mean, to be fair, they're all bad. But man, this guy is incredible. Just a fun toy. The articulation is fantastic. A little hindered on other things. The lack of a wrist swivel is really frustrating. But he's truly a fun toy. I think he looks even better when you make him look like he definitely hates women. Oh, man. He just is fantastic. I cannot recommend you get him enough. He is especially worth it because how good that car mode is. Oh, look at that beauty. I really hope you all enjoyed this review. I hope you all have a lovely day, evening, or night. Thank you all so very much for watching. We are so back for the new year. Happy New Year, everyone. This has been Nerdy as Dime. Rolling out.